Setiap tahun, program pelajar Fulbright Amerika Syarikat mengajar graduan pelbagai jurusan daripada kolej atau universiti Amerika ke sekitar dunia sebagai pembantu pengajar Bahasa Inggeris atau singkatannya ETA. 2018 menyaksikan 100 graduan dihantar ke Malaysia dan ditempatkan di sekolah-sekolah pekan kecil serta luar bandar di sekitar negara dengan misi untuk meningkatkan kebolehan berbahasa Inggeris di kalangan pelajar kita. Dan selama 11 bulan juga mereka menjadi tenaga pengajar dan pada masa sama belajar menyesuaikan diri dengan budaya serta cara hidup masyarakat tempatan. Jom ikuti saya Syafiq Adnan menjejak 12 peserta ETA ini berkongsi pengalaman mereka dengan anda.
Cak, apa khabar semua orang kita? Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Dan masih lagi bersama saya Muhammad Syafiq Adnan. Dan dalam episod kali ini kita akan mengikuti kisah seorang lagi pelajar ETA, iaitu Yumna Khalid yang telah pun ditempat dengan negeri yang cukup sinonim dengan panggilan Cik Siti Wai Kembar. Oh gitu, kat mana tu agaknya? Apalagi kalau bukan di negeri Kelantan Darul Naim. Dari wayang kulit hingga ke bulan, dari nasi kerabu hingga ke budu, semuanya cukup popular di negeri yang cukup popular ini, Serambi Mekah. Jadi apa kata kalau kita ikuti kisah beliau menerusi episod ETA kali ini bersama saya.
Kali ini kita akan berkenalan dengan seorang lagi ETA yang berada di bumi Kelantan Darul Naim. Siapa lagi kalau bukan Yumna Khalid. Jom kita nak berkenalan dengan beliau. Yumna Khalid berasal dari Brooklyn, New York dan beliau ialah graduan University Virginia Commonwealth dalam jurusan Sains Kesihatan dan Kimia dengan minor dalam Biologi dan Pendidikan Global. Beliau telah pun ditempatkan di Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Kubang Kerian 2. Jom kita cari dia di sini.
Hello, we meet again. As you can see, it's extremely hot outside, so I spend most of my time in the staff room, also known as the bilik crew, because it is the only place in the entire school that has aircon all of the time. So we're going to take our shoes off. Okay. Welcome to my crib. Okay, so my desk, hello, is over here. This is where I take most of my naps. This is where the students come to visit, all of the teachers, and it is also where I do work.
So a lot of my lessons either revolve around public speaking, giving presentations, talking in front of the whole class, or building confidence. We went to Science 2, which is one of my favorite Form 4 classes. And with them, I did a lesson on affirmations, positive affirmations, self-acceptance, because again, my main point has been pushing confidence in my students. And when they are confident in themselves, then they will be confident in speaking English. And so we did affirmations. I had my students tape papers on their backs with their names on them, and then everyone anonymously went around writing a positive affirmation for students. And the point was just so they can read all of the comments that their classmates and teachers had to say about them and really believe everything, so believe in themselves as much as I think I believe in them and as much as maybe the teachers and the students believe in them.
Baiklah, hari ini kita dapat uji pelajar-pelajar ini. SMK Kubang Kerian 2 menerima kunjungan Duta Besar Amerika Syarikat ke Malaysia iaitu Kamala Shirin Lakdir bagi meninjau perkembangan program ETA di sana. Jom kita tengok apa yang disediakan pelajar-pelajar di sini untuk beliau.
From YouTube, would like to present about Kelantan's food. Firstly, is nasi dagang. Nasi dagang is consisting of rice steamed in coconut milk fish curry.
I told all of my students, the ambassador is coming, what do you guys want to do? And they all said, we want to do presentations, which if you asked them 9 months ago, they would have been like, tell her not to come. And so each group was able to present about one aspect of Kelantan. So whether it was information about Kelantan, food, the culture and traditions, or just fun things to do, they got up in front of everyone and all of these cameras. So you can imagine how nervous my students were. But they got up there, they spoke entirely in English. They tried their best to memorize their presentations. And Madam Kamala Lakdir, the ambassador, truly did enjoy it. She asked them follow-up questions. They responded to her.
In terms of the participation of the students in English activities, I would say it was very improving. Okay, let's say last few years, okay, I have to plead the students to come forward to do the presentation, especially during English Day. Okay, but for this year, they have to wait for their turn. So the willingness, the students who are willing to present just come to us and give the names, and yeah, they said they want to present. So that is the changes that I can see.
Leave me alone. Cry, baby.
Look at me, cry, baby.
Stop it. Stop right now, Shazwan. Leave Lukman alone. We don't treat people like that in our school.
Okay, in my opinion, English language is so very easy, and it's so fun, and because my teachers are so good for teaching me.
No, when we study hard, we don't think in English is so hard to me. But when I study hard in English, I can improve my English performance.
Pada hari ini kita melihat bahawa dari segi keyakinan, keberanian, anak-anak itu menyertai aktiviti-aktiviti berbahasa Inggeris cukup menggalakkan. Dari segi pencapaian itu kita perlu mengambil masa lah untuk kita melihat pencapaian dalam akademik.
Menyusul, Cikgu Yumna belajar masak hidangan Kelantan. Sedap gila. Nak tahu apa? Kembali selepas ini.
So another really important part of my Fulbright experience was to really make connections with my students, their families, and community members. So I teach at about 25-30 minutes away from my house. So I didn't really have an opportunity to get close to my community where I live, but I had every opportunity to get close to my students' communities. And so I have gone to my students' houses many times over Ramadan. We've done iftars together. We go to the mosque at night for prayers, bazaars, all of it.
By my student Ishraf to his home to make some beef curry with his family.
Kerutuk daging.
Kerutuk daging, which is beef curry in English, and ayam goreng, which is fried chicken. This is my first time making Malay food, like traditional Malay food. Usually we just eat out, or I order it at my canteen, but I've never actually had the pleasure to make it. So I am grateful to have been invited by this family.
Inilah hasil air tangan Yumna hari ini. Cukup istimewanya. Hari ini kita ada nasi kerabu, makanan yang cukup sinonim dengan masyarakat di negeri Kelantan ini. Cuba tengok ni. Ini adalah ayam goreng hasil air tangan Yumna sendiri. Macam tak sangka kan? Selain ayam goreng, kita ada solok lada, kita ada gulai daging dan macam-macam lagi. Tapi apa yang paling menarik, kesemua juadah yang lazat-lazat ini dapat dinikmati bersama ahli keluarga.
Sudah. Kenapa?
You look excited.
Tak excited.
Me? I am so excited. I get to eat with my hands.
Sayur. Makan sayur.
With my hands?
Sayur.
I can just...
Angkat tangan saja.
Yeah.
Pakai tangan.
Just like that.
Tangan very good.
Very good?
Tangan very good.
Bagus.
And it was a lot of fun. I got to cook with my students, with his family, and then we got to eat together, talk, drink tea. I think it was a good experience. I love spending time with them, even though his mother speaks very little English, and I speak very little Malay, but somehow we ended up cooking a whole meal together, so.
Again, for letting me come eat at your house.
Sikit je. Sikit-sikit.
Sikit-sikit, what?
Yes. Sikit-sikit is a little more sharp. Little more sharp.
The food is very delicious. Nasi kerabu is my favorite food, and it's very famous in Kelantan. But I've never had it homemade. I always have it at restaurants or at the school. So this is the first time I'm having it homemade, and it's delicious. Thank you again for letting me come eat at your house always.
You like budu? Budu.
You know, no.
Try that test.
Okay.
Try that test again.
Okay.
I did not have a hard time in adjusting. Again, I think my being Muslim helped me a lot in terms of adjusting, communicating with my neighbors, understanding the culture just a little bit more, not entirely. But then I also had a really supportive community and school community where they really showed me all the different aspects of Malaysian culture, food, traditions, that helped me adjust a lot faster than maybe if I was trying to navigate Malaysia and Kelantan specifically on my own.
Baiklah, hari ini ada kejutan yang cukup istimewa oleh pelajar dan juga guru SMK Kubang Kerian 2 untuk Cikgu Yumna mereka. Jom kita tengok apa agaknya itu, ya.
First impression, I was like, my dear, how am I going to conduct this young lady, okay, far away from her parents, her family, and then after a few months, we become like sisters. Okay, we can share everything, I can joke with her, I can tease her, and the most interesting thing is, we can share lots of English activities. And she is very supportive. You just ask her to enter any class, she will be with me, and we'll be with the other English teachers.
And
That is the best part.
you guys look absolutely amazing to like matching attires.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
We have the same taste. Simple yet gorgeous.
There it is.
Right?
Menyusul, Cikgu Yumna mendalami budaya tempatan masyarakat Kelantan. Kembali selepas ini. Cikgu Yumna telah membawa kami ke kampung Pasir Parit Cekok di Pasir Mas bagi menyaksikan persembahan wayang kulit. Yang menarik, tok dalangnya berbangsa Cina iaitu dikenali sebagai Io Hok Seng yang fasih dialek Kelantan dan pernah membuat persembahan hingga ke Eropah. Petabik spring lah. Dan beliau diiringi pemuzik tradisional yang kesemuanya terdiri dalam kalangan orang kampung itu.
Hi, my name is Yumna and I am here with Tok Dala and we are learning how to play wayang kulit, also known as shadow play. It is a very popular art form here in Kelantan. Although I did not understand any of the play, I really enjoyed watching and learning and I'm super happy to be here.
So we went to the wayang kulit, which is shadow play. It's something that I had actually researched before coming to Malaysia. Kind of sad that it's not as common anymore, but we did end up going. I didn't understand anything because they do the entire play in BM. But it was incredible to watch the shadow artist and all of the musicians just putting together this play.
Namun ada satu seni budaya Kelantan yang telah menambat hati Cikgu Yumna.
Okay, so Dikir Barat, I could talk about it for hours. It is my obsession in Kelantan. I came to Kelantan and on my second day of school, my students, the Dikir Barat team, did this huge performance for me. And I was so intrigued. I followed up with every single student. I'm like, tell me about this. And they explained to me that it was a Kelantanese art form where it's music and dance and it's all improv. Like, you can't really practice it. And what they do is they sing songs in BM and they have hand gestures and movements and it's so incredible. So over the year, I actually spent many weeks just going to random practices with the Dikir Barat crowd. They started inviting me to their villages. So the villagers, what they do is they all meet up once a week at night in front of one person's house and they have all of the instruments and adults and young children and my students all sit together and they start practicing Dikir Barat and the other villagers come and they sit and they watch, people bring food. It's a whole celebration almost once a week. And so I started going to those and my students called me their newest member of the Dikir Barat team, which to me is an honor.
Justru ketika lawatan Duta Besar Amerika Syarikat ke SMK Kubang Kerian 2, Cikgu Yumna tidak melepaskan peluang untuk mempamerkan bakat pelajarnya.
What I wanted my students to do was take something so traditional and make it slightly more modern, give it a modern touch, use English as much as they can, because they are very confident with Dikir Barat. It is something that they have grown up with, it is something that they love doing and showing other people. So they actually showed it to the ambassador. And what they did was, instead of singing a song in BM, they sang two Adele songs in English.
I let it fall, my heart, and need to feel yours to clear. It was a dark, and now it's over. I feel my lips, and you said to me, my hands very strong, but my knees were weak.
And so it was something that's so different, so traditional, but also Adele. So it was a great mix. The ambassador really enjoyed it. My kids love doing it, and I love watching it. So it is my favorite thing in Kelantan.
Okey, nampaknya kita sudah hampir ke penghujung rancangan. Mari kita dengar apa kata Cikgu Yumna tentang pengalamannya di sini.
This opportunity is so important. It is so important to have people come into Malaysia and really learn about the culture so deeply, not just living in KL, but really living in the more remote parts of Kelantan and Sabah and Terengganu, and just really interacting with the students, the community, teachers, and then being a part of your school system. I think there's so much to learn for us, and there's so much to learn for the students, to really have someone there for students who they can practice their English with, because we all know they're not doing it at home. Or just to have someone who believes in the students is just so important. I think about my last 9, almost 10 months here, and I know how much I've grown. I know how much my students have changed, and how much my community has accepted me, and how much I have grown to love and accept them. That when I think about leaving in 20 days, I want to cry.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel.
Baiklah, minggu depan kita akan ke Terengganu pula bersama seorang lagi ETA iaitu Cikgu Nathan. Menariknya bukan setakat Cikgu Nathan, Cikgu Yumna pun ada di sana. Jangan lupa janji temu kita pada masa dan hari yang sama. Bye.
Sebut kata negeri Kelantan, tanah serendah sekebun bunga, tempat molek serta comel, penuh dengan seni budaya. Tempat molek serta comel, penuh dengan seni budaya. Lapis teri dewa ye gambar, dikit